General Kearney this year, who directed all Special Forces operations from 2007 to 2010. So best-in-class people who come in and mentor these young men, put them through some stuff where they're uncomfortable, and understanding that when they're uncomfortable, the information's a little stickier, they can digest a little bit more, and it lands, and they kind of process it, and it hits their souls, so to speak. And we've had massive success with these young guys doing this type of stuff, and every one of them loved it.
Jarrett Guarantano, one of those quarterbacks. Thanks, Fred, part of the Elite 11. They're connecting with Freddie Swain. Get one more play in here. There's a completion to Benjamin Victor, the top 50 wideout in the ESPN 300. Again, so from some of the top quarterbacks, how about the top player in the ESPN 300? His name is Rashawn Gary. He's large and in charge with Tom Lukaville. Tom.
Yeah, he certainly is large. Certainly a lot bigger than some of these wide receiver quarterbacks here. Number one ranked player in the ESPN 300. One of the special components of the opening is there is a section for the linemen, the big guys, offensively and defensively. And this go around, it's padded. So it's a little bit of a difference in terms of how the whole tone of the drill is. What have you made so far, the level of competition you've been facing the first couple of days?
I've been doing good so far. Just taking what the coach is giving me and I'm using it one-on-ones.
The coaching, you've got Kennard Lang, you've got some guys that have been there before. From a caliber of competition standpoint, how do you feel you've stacked up in comparison to the other players that are on hand?
So far, I'm doing great. Not losing so many reps. Today I lost one rep, and tomorrow hopefully I'm not going to lose none. And that's the goal.
Oftentimes in a camp and combine situation, the one-on-ones with O-line and D-line, it's almost a rigged drill for you guys on defense to have advantages. Now the pads are on. How much more has that evened out things a little bit?
Evened out things a lot. There's a lot more leverage you have with pads, and we've been enjoying it. We've been getting after it every day.
Got your fall season coming up. You're going to have to make some choices in recruiting. Where are you at in that process right now?
So far, I'm in the middle of breaking my list down to my top 5.
All right, listen, have fun out here, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
All right, thank you, Tom. Thanks for Sean Gary for the time. Again, number one player in the ESPN 300. Wears glasses part of the time. Better than 25 offers. Alabama, Auburn, Michigan, plus others like Ohio State. Took some June visits to those 4 schools. Going to visit Georgia, then LSU. Maybe later back to Ole Miss, Bama, Auburn again.
6'4", 290. I do. He's, what's so great, and earlier on when we came on air, I talked about a comparison to Leonard Williams. The reason why he could be an ideal 5 technique, he can play the nose, he can play the 3. You think about what USC did with Leonard Williams, where they needed an impact, they lined him up and moved him around. I really think Rashawn Gary can bring that to a defensive front wherever he goes.
He doesn't have quite the length. He's more of a compact player. I see him staying inside, but he's a mover. He's got a quick first step, and he reads blocks very instinctively. So I think he's going to be a great player.
Nice instinctive player here from Brandon Jones on Superbad. And during that interview with Rashawn Gary, you saw Guarantano complete some passes, including to Freddie Swain, but that drive does stall. And so Superbad is able to take over.
Guarantano got excited by his own arm strength right there, and he should have just taken the dollar and stretching the better part of the ball to the outside or dump it down.